X is up here where we're supposed to stand. They say the platform is unstable. I say our platform is stable. David, you are going to do a great job, and I am so proud that someone of your caliber, integrity, someone whose work ethic is going to take over this position, and I'm just going to do everything from here on out as we have in the past, but to make sure that you are successful. Like you say, 8.5 days away. And
8.25.
8.25. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, your watch is faster than mine, apparently. Just on a personal note, I just want to say thank you to all of you folks from the bottom of my heart, because I remember 2 years ago, we were in a very, very difficult race here, and David will tell you, the speaker will tell you, that at this point in the race, it's not about the candidate anymore. You can't do anything to change the outcome as a candidate, but you can. And the people who volunteer here, who make the phone calls, who knock on the doors, who get the word out, who bring their friends and neighbors to the poll, are the people who are going to win or lose this election. And that's why, 2 years ago, we were kind of in a tough race. You folks did it, and we had a resounding victory, and we sent Leonard Boswell back to wherever he was before. But it's because of you folks. And I just want to say, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done, and to make this job that we are trying to do again to make sure David wins, that we're successful. Being in Congress has a lot of responsibility. David gets it. He'll be able to do the job on the first day, and understands that it is about representing the people of Iowa, taking our values to Washington rather than having Washington values dumped on us here. And that really is a huge difference between him and his opponent, because she believes in the big federal government. She believes more controls, higher taxes, more regulations, all of those things that is stifling our economy. When you look at this administration that's totally out of check, we need people like David Young there. And I tell you, the happiest person in the United States of America today is Jimmy Carter, because President Obama is making him look competent, okay? And we have to have people like David in Washington that are going to keep him in check, keep the reins on a bloated federal government. So David, again, I'm going to do everything I can, and I know all these folks are going to do everything they can do to make sure that you're successful. I have a great honor here today, both on a professional level, on a personal level. But John Boehner is a guy that who is the ultimate team player. He spends about 200 nights a year on the road, raising money, doing events for his Republican colleagues in the House, when he's not having to deal in Washington. And he's got the toughest job, I think, in Washington, D.C. after watching this. It's not the president, it's not the majority leader, it's this guy, because he has to deal with President Obama on a daily basis. He has to deal with Harry Reid on a daily basis. Yeah, and we're going to send him home too, anyway. But and along with all of that, he has to deal with all of us, all of his Republican colleagues. It's like herding cats, obviously, but he does it with great integrity every day. Somebody who gets up the first thing in the morning and prays for the country, prays for strength, who understands the battle that we're in as far as our national security, as far as our economic security and our future, the great changes that need to be done. And I will just tell you, on a personal level, I could not have a better friend. He's the most loyal person, somebody that I admire on a professional level, but knowing him on a personal level, I know, we're going to get all weepy up here. We're going to do the Boehner weep. Anyway, it is my great honor to introduce and to have back in Iowa here the Speaker of the House, John Boehner.